about you, jeans. Now is bring that hand in front of Lex's chin at the same time to break your posture. You see?
Hey. He's got a nice free hand there to just bang. Come on, give you a little kiss, love. Give you.
Just going to bring them slightly down.
Get you first, you. I don't want the kiss. What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Street Fight Survival. And we are back once again at Gracie Baja in Hills Owen. But this time, we're back with the one, the only, the Professor Stu Gwilt, whose last name I only just learnt today. Good to have you back.
It's a weird last name.
Thank you very much for having us once again.
Awesome.
And today, we're going to be taking a look at
3 super effective chokes anybody can use. Anybody. Even you, Lex.
Even me?
Yeah.
Do I get to do them on you?
No.
Now, as always, I want to point out, what we're teaching you here is to make sure that you can keep yourself and those people around you safe. Don't go practicing this on your nan, your dad, your brother, your dog. With that said, today we're going to be taking a look at some common situations that you might find yourself in a street fight, a street tussle, and we're going to be looking to nullify people with a choke, which is used a lot in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, everyday chokes we do in jiu-jitsu, obviously more technical sometimes with lapels, but what we're going to try and look at today is real simple ones that anybody could use.
You can do, utilising, obviously, because we've not got gis on.
No.
So we're going to be taking some of those movements using simply just arms, leverage weights, and the reason anyone can do it is because we don't have to be overly strong to be able to do these.
No, all I'm looking to do is control the like chin, put my weight on top of the person if they're coming in, and this is going to help me control the person even if I'm much smaller.
Perfect. So the first one we're going to take a look at today is when somebody coming in and bull rushing you. And that's going to be guillotine choke?
The guillotine choke.
The guillotine choke.
A simple guillotine choke though.
So for those that don't know what a guillotine choke, it's basically when we're using the forearm, the lower part of the arm, to get underneath the neck, cause pressure on the esophagus, the carotid artery, and obviously cease oxygen from getting to the brain and put them in a little bit of discomfort. But the guillotine is commonly, you know, it's a headlock, a front headlock kind of look, isn't it?
Yeah, it's like a front headlock, slight twist, as you said.
Yeah.
Quite a lot of discomfort.
Not many people are going to come running at you like a bull all day and put their head right down by your waist.
Not many that I know of.
They're going to be coming at you in a fight stance, wanting to do damage. So what are we going to do to get from this danger to getting them into that secure spot in the guillotine?
First thing, I need to obviously make sure I have some kind of like a guard. I'm going to keep my arms up. I want to come off the centre line.
I'm coming in, I'm aggressive, so I'm starting to step in. You've slipped off, guard's there, so you're protected. And from here, what are we looking?
As you step in, I want to close the distance also. My arm that's blocking here, I'm just going to simply wrap this right around your neck here. And what I'm going to look to do here now with this hand here, it's a beautiful little technique we actually do use in jiu-jitsu. We want to clamp a hold of your chin. This is really going to control your chin, also your spine as well. You're not really going to be able to twist too much out of this.
Yeah. I've got limited motion there already. Okay, so one more time. Problem. They step, you know, hands come up, so your guard comes up. I step in.
Block.
Yeah.
Step round.
Scoop.
Bring the arm. Grab the chin. Now I have full control over your neck and a lot of control over your spine.
So from this point, immediately, my thoughts have gone from hitting Stu to worrying about this arm underneath my neck and controlling my chin. From here, Stu, what we're going to do?
What I'm going to do now is with my other hand, I'm just going to simply link up. Hopefully I can grab a hold of my wrist, but if I can't, I can just put my fingers in here, which is what we call an S grip. But because I can, I'm going to grab a hold of my own hand. I want to step in slightly, so I'm coming a little bit underneath Lex. Yeah. And my other elbow here, I want to place that on Lex's shoulder here. And then as you can see, I'm performing almost like a V shape with my arms. And all I'm going to do now is a slight lift, but not just a lift. I want to do an actual twist at the same time.
Oh, yeah, that is seriously unpleasant.
What a lot of people make the mistake of doing in jiu-jitsu as well, they just lift up.
Yeah,
the real detail is the arm here, so it's like a V, but also as you lift up, you do a twist.
We're driving the hips through at the same time.
Yeah, you want to come underneath here and drive,
hips and
pulling
twist.
up and twist. But very, very simple. Once you've done it once, easy.
So we've got that down in technical format. I guess we should see what it looks like in real time for the viewers at home.
This is my favourite bit, this is.
In real time, the bull rush punchy getting guillotine choked. Fight! What are you wearing your wife's jeans for?
Quite like them.
Yeah? What are they? Leggings?
Jeggings.
Prime Arnie, are they, mate?
Yeah.
Yeah? You're a bit cocky, aren't you?
A little bit.
Yeah? You want something? Yeah?
What's that about them jeans? Hey?
I think I just chewed off the other side of my face. Oh. It works. Oh. Well, that was pleasant. Even I knew it was coming. And I tried, so I had an unfair advantage, really, of being able to try and fight it, and still. Even the crank alone, across the moment that came on, Jesus.
I think when you lock the chin,
Yeah.
this is the secret, because you can't just lock a choke.
That cupping under the chin, it really did stop me being able to rotate at all. It's a lot like wrestling, isn't it? You push the head one way.
Yes.
So whichever way the head is facing, the body can no longer turn away from that position.
My great Professor Braulio Estima always says, control the head of the snake. Not trying to say that you're a snake.
So, really effective guillotine choke, and that is off a step in. It's also guarded. It's stopping you taking a punch. And that is a common situation you have with an aggressor coming at you, and it is super effective. I also like the fact you hold on a little bit, just to let me know. Yeah,
well, you're a big guy. I couldn't take the risk of you hitting me for real there.
Next up, we're going to be taking a look at the UFC's most ever popular choke, the rear
naked choke.
So if you're a fan of any MMAs from the UFC, this is one of the most notorious chokes. When people take people's backs, if they sink in that rear naked, it's 9 out of 10 times. If they've got it under the chin, a fight over.
It's very difficult to escape.
Very, very difficult.
It's a very good lock and very easy to do. Literally two points really, and then a squeeze.
There is a caveat to this though. Obviously, this is a street fight survival.
Yeah.
To get behind somebody else and end up choking them is going to be rare unless you're proficient in wrestling and that. And we're assuming, guys watch this, you are not. So this is for diffusing a situation where you see somebody else in trouble and they're in serious jeopardy, because this is something that anybody of any size can do to restrain somebody else who is going to cause harm to somebody who you know or somebody who you see needs help. Now, we're not saying you should get involved in every situation, but we saw in the news that there was a situation, someone on a train was being extremely violent to somebody else, and they were nullified by another passenger who did implement this rear naked choke, and it potentially saved lives.
Yeah, I mean, it diffused the situation straight away.
Right, let's get into it. So here I am in a situation, something's in front of me that I'm causing problems to, maybe I'm wailing on somebody and they're already out and I'm still punching, and Stu's seen the problem that's going on, so he's gonna come in from behind, oi oi, right hand under the throat. And from here, what are we doing, Stu?
It's just place the hand right behind the actual shoulder blade here.
Yeah.
And that's going to allow me to put like a rock climber grip here with these big shoulders that you've got here, Lex.
They seem to be hindering me, don't they, these? They look good, but they're bloody useless. Okay, so you've got me... If they can't grip that shoulder, though, what are they going to look to do?
Or you can just even tense your fist and hold here. This is not a problem, just like a squeeze.
Okay, from there?
I'm just going to place my other arm, so my bicep here. I'm going to put it on, my hand onto that bicep, and with this hand here, I'm going to slice behind Lex's neck here, or if you have trouble doing this, it's not really that important. I'm going to place it on top of his head here. Okay? And then all I'm going to do is bring my elbows together, and I want to step back at the same time to break your posture. You see?
Whoa, look at my legs. My legs are gone. I nearly went then.
Really?
Proper nearly went. You know when you just breathe out and you catch the perfect moment? Everything went super bright. That was nearly a repeat 2 of the previous. If you haven't watched the previous video we did on chokes, I went night-night in the last video, so make sure to check that out. Link will be in the description. Wow, that was effective. Okay, whew. One more time. So one more time, all the way through from the beginning. I'm wailing on somebody. Stu comes in.
I'm going to use my hand here. I'm going to bring almost like the blade around under Lex's chin here. I'm going to place this hand, if I can, on the back of Lex's shoulder. If not, just tense your fist and keep it nice and tight.
I'd like to point out, Stu's putting pressure already here on my neck, so there's no gap here. He's not just come around to hug me like that. This blade, this bone part of the hand, forearm here, he's driving up already into my throat there. There's already pressure at this point. Okay, carry on.
One more thing, actually, just to help with the viewers, you might be thinking, what about if someone's a bit taller than Lex? Because you're only about, what, 5'1"?
About 4'9". Yeah.
Okay, so if they are a little bit bigger, you might want to just give them a nice little push into their, almost like the hip area.
Yes.
Just going to bring them slightly down.
Get your first two.
Okay, and then the same again. I'm just going to bring my elbow. I'm going to put my hand onto the bicep, bring the hand onto the top of Lex's head or behind, and then it's just a nice gentle squeeze.
Oh, can we let go on the first 2 times, please? I don't think I can. I don't have that much oxygen in my body. That is a really nice one, though, the little hip tap. That is a good point. Because I do have the habit when you're doing this, I do tend to sink in so you guys can see it. But obviously, if I was to stand really tall here with Stu round here, and I'm stood up close to him, really standing, fighting back, driving my head back into him, if he just knocks, if you come down to the hip here, if he just doesn't give that like a hip
Just
knock,
a gentle push here.
it automatically,
You could even do, like,
hip bump.
no, the foot on the back of the kney.
Oh, yeah.
Bringing it out on.
That's a good one, too.
Yeah, or the back of the calf.
The moment he knocks my leg or hip forward, and my weight is now going, hear my voice, there's pressure here already, now it's choking me. Yeah.
I was trying to do it again.
And the big thing with this is, it's not wrenching backwards, it's the elbow squeeze. So once that locks on, you think about squeezing the elbows together, the elbows together.
I think on one of your videos, actually, my elder son,
He does
Alex,
it.
does it on your
There's an
thing.
outro where he does jump on my back and take me down.
Yeah. Maybe click on that one.
Again, links will be in the description for all those previous ones. I feel like I've already done this in real time. We don't need to do it.
No. I don't think we have. Promise. I think we need to do. We've got to do it real time. That's why I'm here.
So in real time, for you sadistic folks at home, please don't put me to sleep.
I'll try not to.
Yeah, you like that? Do you like that? Yeah, nuts in your face. Yeah. What's that? What do you want, mate?
Oh, that sucked. I like the fact you went to nearly knee on belly as well for that striking
It was
finish.
just like an habit. I thought, I'm going to hit him, and then I thought, no, it's just Lex. He wasn't really putting his nuts in the bear.
He was going to follow through once he dragged me down. What Stu could do here is then, obviously once he's got his full knee on the belly, all his weight through here. So my concentration would be here going like, what's your problem, mate? And then obviously she's got a nice free hand there to just bang, you know, give me what I need to subdue me. Cheers, buddy. Ugh. Now, not every fight is going to be standing on the feet, and not every fight is going to have you in an advantageous situation.
Nope.
One of those is when something happens and you end up on the floor. Now, we've been discussing this together, and you made a very good point about dealing with the situation that you are in.
Yes.
And so it's always trying to be aware of the situation that's coming and what's happening to you and taking full advantage of what's going to be happening.
Yeah, so you might have bull rushed me, whatever you've done. At some point, if I try to lock the guillotine and I know it's not, you know, I've missed the timing, whatever it might be, and I'm going to the floor, this is when I need to think a little bit ahead.
You know, you've like, crap, I'm going down.
Yeah, like in Jiu-Jitsu we call it the guard, but anybody else, I'm opening my legs.
Yeah.
I'm wrapping them around you.
Yeah, and so this is what we're talking about. Every fight, I mean, nothing is ever perfect, and whenever we show you these things, it is, you know, for moments where you're going to get an opportunity to utilize what we show you, but you are going to have to sometimes get yourselves into the most advantageous position to be able to calculate what you need to do and what you need to use. And this is why we make all these different videos. So on this bull rush now, what we're going to show you is if you're taken down. There are other videos which show you what to do if somebody bull rushes you, where you can counter it with knees or other chokes, getting out of the way, dealing with a bull rush. So make sure to check out the other videos in the meantime. They're in the playlist, Street Fight Series playlist. Also, while you're here, you know, we're nice guys. Hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit the notifications bell and just make that little effort. Go and follow us both on Instagram as well. What? It's 2 seconds of your life, but it makes us very happy and we really appreciate it. But with that said, let's go to the floor. What we're assuming at this point is I've bull rushed you and we've been tussling and we've fallen to the floor. Now, as we've gone down, what Stu was talking about was having his legs open. This is falling into guard. If I fall between Stu's legs here, for him now, this is the safest position for him to be in. It seems obscure because he's on his back, and to this might seem prone to some people and dangerous, but what he can do is wrap his legs around me here, and now he's controlling me and stopping me being able to move where I want to move. So this is actually quite a safe place to be in terms of defensiveness.
We call it in Jiu-Jitsu like controlling distance.
Yeah.
Like, even for you to punch me, now it's very hard for you to reach me.
Yep. But if we were to land outside of this, so maybe I landed on one leg and you were here.
It's not so good for me.
Not so good for you, but to get to guard, we call it shrimping. So this is just a quick one just to show you. We can cover this in more detail if you want. Let us know if you want in the comments. But what Stu needs to do, and anyone who ever lands on their back, if you need to get out of the way, is to get onto their side, and he's going to shrimp his hips away. If you can clear this hip distance, you're creating safety and you're creating space for you to work. So from here, he would shrimp out and then work that leg out that's trapped and get back to guard, okay? If you want us to do more on that later, let us know and we'll do it. Chances are, once I've got Stu on the floor, my intentions are still aggressive. I'm going to want to start trying to rain down punches on you. So what are you looking to do from this position?
Exactly the same things what we did before. This is what I like about this, is all I need to do, guard, I need to come off that centre line, okay? So as you're raining down blows, I can move to the side. So you see this very easy for you now to actually damage your own hand on the
if I'm
floor.
hitting the floor.
Obviously I don't want to be here too long.
No,
but what I'm saying is you don't have to like, you think you've missed.
Don't panic.
I just want to keep myself protected.
And don't lie flat on your back. And you want to be moving.
Like this.
See a problem.
And then if you're this side or this side, it doesn't matter.
And you know when one's punch is coming, the other's going to come next. And so you can kind of prep for that. And that's what we talk about. Maybe you have to take one to you know, get out of the way or whatever. So as you defend, bang,
I come to the side, boom, is it there? I want to lift over, I want to grab the chin here.
Here's the winner on this. Chances are in a fight, you're going to catch this guillotine with an arm in. And most people would think, balls, that's it, it's got an arm in, it's defended.
No.
She's going to show you how it's not defended.
And then I want to link up my other hand here. So I'll let Lex go just to show you what I'm doing. I'm hooking under the chin, and then exactly like in the first part of the video, I'm then going to grab my own hand or wrist here, okay? So I just go back in, I get here, hand goes in here. And now all I want to do now is, you don't want to just pull up and try to hurt the person from this position. I need to just come out with my hips slightly. So all I do here is just open my legs a little bit here, still keeping pressure on my knees a little bit to keep my opponent nice and tight. And then I'm just going to bring my bum out slightly and bring it in from this angle, like this. Yeah. And that's going to allow me now to change the angle of the grip. And I'm going to now twist, bringing the choke on, okay? Also, nice little bit of detail here, is I want to bring the leg over the back a little bit higher, just in case Lex does try to somersault out. Yeah. But I can bring the choke on more.
Oh, it was dark in there. That's really effective. And what Stu's actually doing is choking me on my own shoulder.
Yes, like, almost like a triangle choke.
Yeah, a lot like a triangle choke.
Jiu-Jitsu, where the part of the shoulder's blocking the artery, and then the other.
This is how I am underneath his armpit. And when he's pulling through, he's choking me on my own shoulder. And what it's also doing, again, is removing a weapon because he's trapping an arm. Yeah. So again, I can't keep striking, and the left arm is absolutely useless for causing you any damage.
It would be better if you didn't have the arm in.
Of course.
But we're talking realistic. Okay.
Nothing to go through that. Maybe I'm crap at fighting, and I've just got you down, and now I'm like,
and you're just trying to squeeze me. I just want to try and come the same way as we did in the first part of the video, and then just hook the chin here. This is going to be much more effective in terms of the choke.
Straight away. That's horrible.
Okay, because you're not dealing with the arm in.
Yeah.
But this is a fight. I can't ask you to not punch.
But that is always, so once we show you one thing, there are various situations. So there is maybe the chance I've taken him down and I'm just holding him, and then he has the opportunity to clear an arm, push him out of the way and come up and just grab that neck. But we want to show you the worst case situation so you have that.
Yeah, and this is the beauty with the videos, is as much as we're having fun, the techniques are legit. You know, they are going to work, you know.
Yeah, I mean, these will work in a rolling environment, in a jiu-jitsu studio.
100%.
So, you know, everything we're showing you here is the reason you should get down to these schools, get involved with the teams, you know, and start to make yourself more confident. Possibly get yourselves down to Hales Owen, Gracie Baha, Bahu. Honestly, getting yourselves to any fight studio is going to be a benefit to your confidence. You're going to just meet new people, and honestly, it's such a great team atmosphere. And we'd also like to point out that the shoes on the mat are new, disinfected and clean. I keep these boots in the car, and they're only used for these fight videos, so you guys get a bit more of a street feel rather than look at people in gis all the time. I guess we should finish in the way we started, with a real time.
This is my favourite part of the video, and it's the only reason I do these videos. I don't do these for views, I do them for pain on Lex.
The bull rush, arm in, guillotine. Jiu-Jitsu, do you? Yeah? You know, match for mine.
Aikido. 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 Want some? You want some? Yeah.
I get my money back for those Aikido classes. Put my esophagus back in. We decided to do this for fun. A little bit of a fun one. Wild card. And this is going to be?
The Ezekiel Choke.
Ezekiel Choke. Now, you'll notice that Stu has donned some long sleeves from the Gracie Barr Hale's own collection that you might be able to find if you come here and train. Merch. But with this one, it's going to be another up close and personal version.
Yeah.
But we're going to be using the actual sleeve. To help you initiate a choke. Right.
This is more like if you're like in close in. Very good like for a lady situation if unwanted attention.
Okay.
I'm sure no lady would think that if you were doing it, Lex, but some kind of unwanted attention, they might be in close and you might be in this situation here. So you can accept the attention just to get the arm around the head. And then all I'm going to do, I'm going to use the sleeve. I'm going to place my 4 fingers into the sleeve like this. And then all I'm going to do now is bring that hand in front of Lex's chin, okay? And under his chin, into his neck. And notice what I do here, look, is I bring that round and I actually do like a karate chop, look, under the chin.
Yeah.
I change direction of my other hand. So it's now going to turn around and face towards Lex's ears.
So you've rotated this hand that's in the sleeve this way.
Exactly. And then all I'm going to do now is straighten both of my arms as much as I can. And then I'm going to drive in.
Yeah. Oh,
and keep it a little bit longer because I didn't want that attention, Lex. I've got a wife.
So there you go. The Ezekiel Choke. And that's just a little bit of a wild card one. So we'll do it in a quick little real-time one just to finish the video off.
No kissing me though, please.
Come on, give you a little kiss, love. Give you...
Arm comes round, grab, through.
I don't want the kiss.
Should I let go?
I do.
Oh, that was, yeah. That was rough. Oh, thank God that is it. I don't think I'm going to be on soup for a little bit, I reckon.
For a straw.
So we learned today, hopefully, these are some of the most common chokes you're going to be able to implement in a street fight. We've learned don't try and kiss Stu if he doesn't want the wanted attention.
just for my wife.
And other than that, I hope you really enjoyed this episode. We've enjoyed making them for you and we're going to make some more. If you have some ideas of things you would like to see that are jiu-jitsu based, martial arts based, hit us up in the comment section below what you'd like to see. Maybe some scenarios you're finding yourselves in that you felt kind of out of your depth and didn't know what to do. Again, hit us up in the comment section. No suggestion is too silly. No suggestion is too far-fetched. We'll have a go at fixing any old scenario you can think of. Massive thank you, sir, once again, for allowing us down here and to use this when you're not here as well. Yeah. It's a huge, huge help. We're out of COVID. Let's all get together. Let's all support each other again. Uplift. Stay safe at home. Make sure to make your own energy. And we'll catch you in the next episode. We're out. And we are back at the ever-popular place which name didn't roll off my tongue. Again. Stu Quilt. Called him Quilt.
Yeah, you did call me a
You were
quilt.
duvet for a bed.
Yeah.
Back again.
So when do I come in and say, was I meant to say that?
No, I can't lead you in.